First at 5 tonight, parents just scrambling to be able to find their children somewhere to learn after a Monroe charter school suddenly closes down. Apprentice Academy closed over the weekend because of an issue with a certificate of occupancy. Well, today we're now hearing from the city and the fire marshal who alerted school leaders about the issue with that certificate.
We're also hearing from the county school district ready to lend a helping hand. Queen City News anchor Derek Dellinger is live in Monroe tonight outside Apprentice Academy. And Derek, you've also been talking to parents who are absolutely livid over what happened.
Yes, and it's centered around not necessarily on the closure of the school, but how everything is played out over the past couple of days. The fact that it has happened so quickly, leaving them in a lurch. And today we got a little more detail on what exactly happened.
For now, it's not exactly a time of panic, but parents of those who went to Apprentice Academy are still trying to figure out their next steps. The immediate closure of the school just a week into the school year has led many to ask, what will my child do now?
We have had parents and families reach out about enrolling their students in Union County Public Schools.
Tyra Stalbert is with Union County Public Schools, and even into the second week of school,
we are still enrolling students, even those who are not coming from Apprentice.
But they know what's been going on at Apprentice, which is a charter school and not connected with UCPS, but it is something that they've had to keep an eye on. The school abruptly closed and surrendered its charter over the weekend. The school citing declining enrollment, a financial burden, and a certificate of occupancy for the building that was not valid, meaning that they could not legally be in the building. The City of Monroe told Queen City News in a statement Tuesday that they offered to work with the school to obtain that certificate, but the school leadership told us that it would have led to the school itself being closed while that process played out, further leading to declining enrollment, which had already been down more than 20% for the year. School leadership also told us they were under the impression they did not need a new certificate because for a brief period in 2019, the school was located here. But a visit from the fire marshal Thursday afternoon meant otherwise. The city also said they did not shut the school down. The school made the decision themselves.
This sort of negligence, it really should have been caught on to way long ago.
Nicole Jordan is one mother who has 2 kids at the school and is now working to finalize what is next. Much of that will involve a school transfer.
It could be fairly quickly with enrollment documents, with immunization records, all the same things they probably needed to enroll their students in Apprentice. They would have those same documents for us.
Parents have noted that charter schools may not be an option this year as the lottery for those spots is already up, but those who need a spot now in a public school can get it.
So what exactly is next here at what was Apprentice Academy? Well, coming up tomorrow and Thursday, there's going to be two-hour blocks both days where people can return laptops as well as get back some of the money that they had specifically for like things like activity fees, other fees that they had paid to the school. They can get that money back. Those times, again, are tomorrow and Thursday, but there's no indication as to whether or not any of that will continue after those days. We'll keep you up to date on what we know about it. Meantime, we're live in Monroe. Derek Dellinger, Queen City News.